I don't even know how it happened, it just like happened. Like, 2 Men in a Truck has just always been in our life, and I guess it was in our house. I remember the two-way radio used to be sitting in our living room right next to the television, and I think I was 8 years old. You'd be sitting there watching Home and Away, that's when it started. God, I'm so old. But you'd listen and the radio would come on, the guys would be calling through on two-way radios before mobile phones even, and you know, I'd take messages for Dad because he was always out about doing, and I think he was doing a bank run at that time. So I'd take messages for him, and then slowly he got his first computer, so I started doing some data entry and admin for him, and then pretty much all the way through high school I'd work weekends and do the evening sort of shift, and then through uni I'd work a couple of days a week in the office. And then I went travelling for a few years, and when I got back in 2000 I started working for him full time, and I've been here ever since. As of just the other week, I've been appointed the new CEO of 2 Men in a Truck. I guess the hardest thing for me with that is obviously I've always felt like I was running the place, but now I have to do less of the hands-on, the day-to-day, which I love dealing with the clients and the staff and all the day-to-day things, and I have to focus on the future and planning and the marketing and the finances, and that's my role now, is to make sure I secure the future for 2 Men in a Truck to move forward. Definitely expansion. We've got plans, we're buying a few more trucks this year. I can definitely see that happening. We're going to have to move into bigger premises, which I hope then will let us consolidate all the services that we operate, and then we can move into different states from there. There's a few. I'd like to go into Adelaide and expand more in Western Australia, maybe Tasmania over the next 5 years. I don't really feel like it'll be that much different, because I always felt that I was responsible for the company, but I guess now it's more on me and less on my dad, so I want to make him proud and to bring the company forward to the next generation for like my nieces and nephews, so that's my goal. And then the people that work here, they're like family as well, so I want to make sure that they've got jobs, you know, into the future. Some of these guys I've known since I was like 16, 17, like Chris, our fleet manager, and Sean, our estimator and ops manager. I've known, like, you know, they were at my 21st birthday party, so it goes back a long way. And then some of the other staff, Martin's been here since I came in 2000, so he's been here for 13 years. And I guess it's just a small company in the end, so we all feel like family members. I've got quite close relationships. Most of us, we go to each other's birthdays and weddings, christenings for our kids, that sort of thing, so it's nice. I guess like anytime something goes wrong, I take it personally, because I'm so passionate about the company that when something goes wrong, I feel responsible myself, even though I wasn't. But nothing too bad's ever happened. The worst thing, I guess, was when the Americans wanted to try and take us over. There is a 2 Men in a Truck franchise in America. It's quite big, and they decided they wanted to come to Australia. And they have the name trademarked in America, and they applied for a worldwide trademark, which we didn't know about. And then they came here and basically got a letter saying that we had to stop operating under the name 2 Men in a Truck, or they actually letter said we could buy a franchise in their business. So we took it to court and said that, you know, we owned the rights to the name, the trademark here. We thought that we were going to lose everything, and luckily my dad's tenacity paid out on that, and we got through that. So that was a hard time financially as well, because obviously we had to spend a lot of money on lawyers. Oh, it's come a long way. I mean, when it started 15 years with my dad and the next door neighbour, and then, you know, lots of backpackers and like me working on a truck, you wouldn't have that now. That would be totally unprofessional. Back in the days, an offsider might not have turned up or something, and so I would go out on a truck, and I remember one time we had this huge sofa bed and I had to go up 3 flights of stairs. I felt so sorry for the driver because I could barely pick the thing up, and we were like, he was like dragging us, pushing up the stairs. Really hard work. I take my hat off to the guys all the time, especially with the heat. It's horrible. You know, now we follow all the rules, all the regulations, all that stuff that my dad didn't like doing. You know, all the bookkeeping's top notch, all the staff are professional. It's definitely come a long way from a caravan in the backyard. Ooh, if I could take a holiday, I'd go. I've been to lots of places, but I would love to go through a bit more of Asia. China, I'd like to do the Great Wall of China. I'd love to go to Russia, and Alaska, I'd love to go there as well. Maybe Africa. On the weekends, you'll most probably find me catching up on the TV from the rest of the week, because I don't have time to watch it during the week. Or yeah, cleaning my house, probably. I have a big house and 2 messy dogs. My favourite TV program, love Modern Family. And, well, I love Grey's Anatomy as well. I admire, I guess I'd have to say maybe my dad, if I had to pick anybody. I think from humble beginnings when he came here, and then he's built up this business that he's now entrusting to me. I guess if I had to pick someone, it would be my dad. Before I die, I think I'd like to travel around Australia in like a camper van with my husband and just go around Australia and for a couple of years. I think that would be fun. If I could move anyone, I think it might be Michael Bublé. I love Michael Bublé. It's just his voice. I could just listen to that. I'd be happy just taking his booking on the phone, I think. The two-man goal, move to Canada and move Michael Bublé.